My name is Leonard Chacha Kitoka and I'm a director at INNOVEX. INNOVEX is a consulting firm based in Dar es Salaam, but we're also working in Rwanda, Kenya, and around the East African region. Our main professional services are in business consulting, development consulting, audit, tax, and ICT consulting, and we've been doing this for the past 18 years. INNOVEX has many projects that it has been conducting over the 18 years, and right now one of our most critical program that we're implementing in Tanga in collaboration with Foundation Botnar is the Tanga Yetu Initiative, where over the past 3 years we were appointed as fund managers, and this was done based on our experience in accounting and audit experience in Tanzania, and the objective was to make sure that we support the donor, Foundation Botnar, to make sure that the funds that were made available for the program were used judiciously, and there was value for money, and the projects that were generated from the program got the money on time, and the people who were given the money, they use it for the purpose for which they had agreed with the program, and in this case to secure the money and eventually not misuse it. So how it would work, once the backbone organization picked an organization to implement a project in Tanga, we'll make sure that we conduct a due diligence of that particular organization to make sure they have the right systems that will ensure the money that they receive are well used and they can be accounted for, regardless, like they are utilized specifically for the project for which had been awarded to that program, and in particular was utilized for the benefits of the people of Tanga. So we'll do a due diligence, and once that passed, the organization will be proposed to the steering committee, and the steering committee will make a final decision whether that firm or NGO or any other institution were to be awarded. And once they had been awarded, we remained with the responsibility of making the necessary disbursements to that institution implementing a project in Tanga. And we made sure that the utilization of that money were as per the milestones agreed between the program and that particular institution. So we did monitoring in the financial use and also the agreed deliverables in that particular project, and ensure that they got their money on time, but also they use the money for the purpose for which they signed for. So that's one critical part that we played, and the other thing was to make sure that the money that had been made available by Foundation Botnar could grow when it was not being utilized. So we could sometimes invest some of the money, and whatever we got out of the investment was used again in the program for the benefits of the people of Tanga. So there were a number of projects that we implemented, over 20 projects that we implemented in Tanga, and we had the interest to make sure that eventually the money that we were responsible to manage benefited the city of Tanga and specifically the people of Tanga. The program has had an overall objective of benefiting primarily the youth, because the program is talking about making Tanga City the best city for the youth to live and enjoy. So we made sure always that the money that was made available was utilized specifically for that particular objective. So our main interest and our main hope was always to make sure that by the end of the day, the different projects that were implemented in Tanga City by the different institutions benefited the people of Tanga, especially the youth. And there are a couple of examples where the youth of Tanga benefited from the program. And we are really proud of the successes that have been attained. And since the program has been renewed for 3 more years, we are still playing that role of fund manager, but in addition, we are responsible for the programming part of the program. So basically, identifying which specific domain of change that could be deployed in Tanga and make Tanga a good place for the youth to live. Another focus of Tanga Yetu Initiative, the program, is the promotion of digitization and innovation. And INNOVEX is so much focused on becoming a company that provides support to organizations in Tanzania and the communities to face the 4th industrial revolution, whereby almost everything will be run through technological systems with the AI in the lead. So what we are doing in Tanga, we are trying to motivate the youth of Tanga, the kids in Tanga, to build interest in science and technology and learn more about innovation and use technology to try to solve the problems facing the people of Tanga. And there are a number of youth that we have already worked with, and some of them have succeeded to be employed by a multinational organization working remotely, and others even moving countries because of the different programs that different projects that are being implemented by Tanga Yetu Initiative.